Ow! That hurt. That's fail. Konnichiwa minna. Yubizora here. I know it's been a while, but I have prelims and yeah. It's done now. Time for Fate Steel Row, episode 7. Reaction.
What is that?
It's a portal to another dimension.
Looks like an enormous ball of mercury, doesn't it?
It's almost as if the damn thing's alive.
Yeah, go touch it with no gloves.
I need to get this out of here.
What's the matter? Is something wrong?
I need to get this out of here. I need to get this out of here.
Sir?
Load that thing onto the truck! Quickly!
I love this. I do love this song. Hang on. To avoid copyright, I need to keep talking, and during doing prelim stuff, I actually got into a TV show called Game of Thrones, and I'm gonna end up comparing a lot of characters to Game of Thrones characters. I mean, for example, I think Saber looks so much like, looks and acts like Brienne of Tarth. Like, oh my god. Sorry, I'm just remembering that I compared Lancel, I think that's his name, to Joffrey. And I cannot believe I did that. Realizing what else Joffrey does later on, it just shocks me that I've actually done that. I'm not really sure what else to say, actually. I've finished Game of Thrones, and I am now a Game of Thrones fan. So, and of all people that got me into it, it was my brother.
I'm afraid I must inform you that the Grail War is in grave peril. We have identified Castor's master as the person behind the recent kidnappings in Fuyuki, a disturbing revelation indeed. Thus, in accordance with the emergency powers granted
Is that the guy
to me
that's
as
with Frog
overseer,
Eyes?
I am temporarily
Bluebeard?
altering the rules of the Grail War. Masters are to hereby cease all ongoing combat in pursuit of the Grail, and focus on the elimination of Castor instead. And the one who succeeds in defeating Castor and his master will receive an additional command seal as their reward. These are the unused command seals left behind by the fallen masters of past Grail Wars. One of them should prove to be of immeasurable value to whoever receives it. Once Castor's destruction has been positively confirmed, the Holy Grail War will recommence until a victor emerges. Now then, if anyone has questions, please ask
Why are his
them now.
eyes always closed?
But of course, that offer is limited to those who can actually speak in human languages.
Well, wait,
Well
what?
played, Father. Now all the masters will do whatever they can to hunt him down and destroy him.
There were 5 familiars gathered at the church for my announcement, which means that
the elusive missing master, Lord Elmaloy, is still very much alive.
indeed. And the offer of a command seal as the reward should draw him out, given that he's already used one of his. Of course, the other masters will be drawn out as well. They'll seek to keep the command seal from the rest by making certain they can claim it for themselves.
That's true, but it also means that the master who wins the seal will gain a formidable advantage over the others.
Naturally, it's not ideal. Once Castor has been thoroughly weakened and is on the run from all the other masters who are chasing him, Archer must be the one to deal the final blow.
Archer.
Excuse me, is this the Mackenzie residence? I have a delivery.
Yes, that is the name of this domicile's residence.
Oh.
Well then, might there be a Mr. Iskander, King of Conquerors here?
That would be me.
I see, right. I should have known. Could I have your signature on this receipt here?
My signature? Very well. You have my thanks.
Well, thank you very much for your business, sir.
He's scared. Holy shit!
Blazoned across my chest. What a great feeling.
It looks like an Attack on Titan t-shirt.
Why are you dressed like that?
The package I was awaiting arrived.
So you went outside the house?
Ta-da! I merely tried out that mail order thing I heard about.
But I told you that you were never to leave the second floor.
If the residents are not at home and you are off somewhere all day occupied with your familiar, who else is there to answer the door?
I had no choice. A summons to appear by the Holy Church is a big deal and I had to go.
Don't be so grouchy. After seeing Saber last night, I came to a realization. If one wears modern attire, there should be no issue whatsoever with going outside the domicile.
Hey, wait! Stop! At least put on some pants before you go out.
Oh, yes, leggings. That's true, I forgot. Everyone in this land wears them. Do I have to wear them?
Yes, of course you have to. And
What
just
does
to be
it say on the
perfectly clear,
shirt?
I'm definitely not going to make a special trip all the way to town just to buy you a pair of triple XL pants. Understand?
You won't? Why? Boy, would you actually stand in the way of my triumphant conquest of the world?
You conquering the world and whether or not you have pants have nothing, not even the slightest thing to do with each other. Before you start planning to go screwing around outside, why don't you go out and do your job and beat one of the other servants? Then I'll buy your pants or anything else you want.
Very well. I understand. Do you swear that once I defeat one of the other servants, you will go and buy me a modern pair of pants so that I can go outside?
Unbelievable. You really want to put on modern clothes and go walking outside that much?
The King of Knights was walking around outside. I simply cannot allow myself to be undone. I like the design on this shirt. It is fitting attire for a strong ruler.
Look, we have to go find and defeat Castor too. What the hell are we doing?
There is a powerful
Those
barrier over
two.
Mount Enzo,
Oh
the
my
Edo
god.
temple at its center. Because of that, except for natural spirits like servants, anything can enter only via the temple path. Keep that in mind as you're using Saber. There are 3 other spots where the ley lines converge. Tosaka Manor, Fuyuki Chapel, and this new residential area east of the city center. Consequently, this means that there are 4 locations in Fuyuki that have all the spiritual characteristics needed for the Grail to appear.
In the war's second phase, when there are fewer servants left in the fight, we'll have to secure one of these spots as our base of operations, won't we?
Yes, that's correct. Well, that just about covers the lay of the land. Are there any questions?
Is there anything that you aren't clear on? I understand perfectly. It was an adequate explanation. Kiritsugu, can we assume that all the other masters will go after Castor?
It's a safe bet. However, we have an advantage as far as Castor is concerned. In his madness, he believes that our saber is actually his Jeanne d'Arc, which is to our benefit. We need only wait for him to come to
Jeanne
us.
Sounds like Joan of Arc.
That is not enough. His evil deeds must be punished. We should take the fight straight to him before he can do any more damage.
Airi, do you have a handle on this forest's barrier spells?
Yes, I do. However, our real problem is the unbreakable curse on Saber's left hand. 18 hours have already passed since your defeat of Cainith, but Saber's wound has still yet to heal. Lancer must still be alive. Shouldn't we go find and defeat Lancer first so we can face a battle with Castor at our full strength?
That isn't necessary. You just need to use your knowledge of the area to confuse the enemy, keeping Saber moving around.
You won't have her
She's
fight Castor?
pissed.
No, someone else will deal with him even if we don't. The masters and servants hunting Castor in a
Then
frenzy
who
will make
will?
excellent targets for us. I'll attack from their flanks and take them out.
Master, you can't. To what depths do you intend to sink in your pursuit? You do insult to heroic spirits. Why do you not allow me to go out and fight? Do you mean to imply that you cannot trust me? Your own servant? There's a truce against everyone but Castor, isn't there?
It'll be fine. This overseer of ours can't be trusted. He harbors Assassin's Master in his church and doesn't say anything about it to anyone. He may also be working with Tosaka. We should be skeptical of his actions. All right. Dismissed.
Kiritsugu.
If I decided to abandon everything and simply run away from all of this, Airi, would you consider coming with me?
But what about Ilia? She's still waiting back at our castle.
I'd return for her, killing anyone in our way. And then I would just... I'd give all I have. For you and Ilia and no one else.
Could we really get away?
We could escape if we go now!
You're lying.
You want to escape
That's
with
a
her?
lie.
You're
You can
cheating
never
on
run
her.
away from this. You would never forgive yourself for abandoning the Holy Grail. For failing
I
to
will
save
be the
world.
death of you.
You would be riddled with guilt. And as your first and final accuser, you would eventually kill yourself.
Still not letting it go.
I'm scared. Kirei Kotomine is after me. Maya told me. He used Kainith as bait to draw me out. He anticipated my actions. I've already sacrificed you, Airi, and I've left Ilia behind. But the most dangerous of them all has already set his sights on me. The one that I had hoped to never cross paths with!
I won't allow you to fight alone. I will protect you. And Saber will too. And also, Maya is here. Kiritsugu.
An attack. We're lucky I hadn't sent Maya out yet. We can mount an all-out defense. Airi, find us a remote viewing crystal ball.
Gotta end it here. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Sayonara, aishiteru.